I am Amy Wilkinson, as you all probably already know, and I work with women in the food industry to help them get the recognition they deserve in their careers. I am really, really excited to have with me today Lisa, who is from Speak Proud. Hello, Lisa.
Everyone.
Oh, I can't hear you. I hope people can hear you.
Hello.
Yeah, just a little bit of dodgy sound, but hopefully we'll be all right. So Lisa is a public speaking coach. She has oodles and oodles experience as an actor, lots of other things, but I'm going to let you tell everybody a little bit about how did you end up, Lisa, becoming a public speaking coach?
Okay, everyone. It's really nice to be online with you all. My background is creative, so I'm 2004, but I've also exercise coach and also a role player, profit organisations for almost. So I've always been in the public speaking, group exercise coaching. I knew that become a coach in the non-physical. For me, it was a very natural transition to want women to grow their confidence through my own experiences as a group exercise coach and also as a role.
So pulling together everything that you've kind of learned over the years.
Yeah.
So I know when we've spoken before that you've talked about how passionate you are about helping women. So now so you help women in corporate positions, don't you? Why are you so passionate about it?
Because if I look back at my own come from a corporate environment as an actor, I was very and I was very, very dedicated, but I was always surrounded from directors to producers to kind of the agents. And when I was young, that I held myself back by these men because I was a young woman. Be incredibly hard working with them. When it came to networking, when it came pushing myself forward in like presentation, press, did a play, stay to promote myself, I was too unconfident. I was on and performed a character, and that held me back, and as to why I didn't perhaps push as I wanted to within that industry, because taught at school, at drama, particularly as a woman, to be able to hold your own, actually vital, and you'll get left behind. Notice my work was good, but then people think of that pushy, slightly, look to get ahead, and it's exactly where we are women and we feel like we're not being us, not the men or other. We have to do it ourselves, and as coach. So, and I still do that to today. And that persona that I have now that I now more confidently am able to and lead a team of people, educate people to look after their health. And it's that job really that's brought me to where I am now. Have the confidence and the authority that whatever I want to get, I'm prepared to show my worth.
Yeah, so it's very similar to a lot of the clients I work with. It's similar in that you've come from that background, that creative background, where you were allowed to be creative in your job, and you sort of you literally put on a face as an actor. But that also, you're not you you almost felt like you couldn't be yourself when you were around this sort of male dominated environment. And a lot of that, because I obviously work in the food industry and it's very male dominated, and we see that a lot, that it's almost, there's times when you can be a bit performative, but then there's other times when you're in a room full of men, and it's not even necessarily because they're men, it's just, you know, we are wired differently, we've been conditioned differently as we've grown up, that makes it feel more difficult to speak up.
Stems from our childhood, you know, from you be a good girl, you get your be seen but not heard, was what I was always not heard. If you get too mouthy, if you're precocious, so that went to an all girls secondary school, so the boys have all been taken away, the men have all been taken. 7 years of my life, and then back into my life when I'm in like my 20s, but there's that disconnect put on a pedestal from when I was a child. No one taught me actually it's okay when you're younger to hold your own. So I think it's women ourselves, it's the way we've been, and there's plenty of women that do incredible to speak up, and I don't think that they get, there's so many men that are in support of what we're, so I'm coming from the place of, as women, to be able to do that to get what we want.
So we see these big issues. We see these big issues for women, and are you seeing in the practice and what you're doing? It's we all have the same hang-ups, the same, or is it different for different people? You know, is it what, I guess what's you've talked a little bit about it, but like how does it show up, I think is what I'm trying to get to.
With the clients who I work with year alone, you know, the comment is, I'm a high achiever, a high achiever. I get fantastic results. My seniors are happy with me. But eating and speak my voice out loud in front of other people or 10 people, I turn to me. I can't get my sentences to start to swear. I feel red in the face. I fall over my words. Like, do that when I know that I'm excellent in my work, dreams and plans to go up with why when I speak out, when I do it, do I put it off and feel like the whole world is like falling in on me? It's mainly what it is, you know. So feel their voice is small, you know, it sounds very small, it sounds very, very quiet. Some females I meet have got accents in London, and they feel that their accent is a hindrance to seriously because English is not their first language. But overall, smallness, this tip that my clients build the confidence. It's really all syndrome of,
I'd say imposter syndrome. Sorry, Lisa, that I'm getting a few comments coming through saying that people can't hear very well and you're breaking up a little bit. I don't know if there's anything you can do.
My Wi-Fi. Let's have a look.
Have you gone? You've frozen now. So Lisa was just saying about the imposter syndrome, that a lot of women feel like they shouldn't be able to, or don't have that place at the table. So like playing small in those situations. But I think we might have lost Lisa, which is such a shame. What we might do is either pre-record something and we'll put it out again, or we will reschedule this, I think. Not ideal, but I think that's what we're going to have to do. Yeah, she's gone. So thank you for watching, and we will get this rescheduled at some point.